Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is JGOD. In today's video we're going to talk about the AN-94 that was just added to Black Ops 4. I'm going to be talking about a little bit of its characteristics so you guys have a better idea on how to set up your classes. I'm going to give you what I think is the best class setup, but obviously everyone has a little bit of preferences. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If at any point you do, make sure you hit the like button. If you're looking to find your way back for more Call of Duty content, make sure you do subscribe with notifications on. So this weapon was just recently added to the game. It's one of 3 DLC weapons to be added as part of the Operation Dark Divide. Unfortunately, it is locked behind reserve, so hopefully you guys did save your bribes like I've kind of talked about in the past. But before using it, I actually was pretty excited to try it out because I actually have a ton of playtime using this weapon within Black Ops 2, and it's probably a top 5 weapon all time for me in Call of Duty history. So I went ahead and used this weapon. In my first match, I was thinking, man, this thing kind of sucks. Maybe there's some attachments that could help it out. And then I went and kind of looked at the attachments, started leveling it up, and I noticed that not much was really helping the weapon out, because it's missing probably the best attachment it could possibly have, and that is rapid fire. So with some testing, I was able to find out that the damage profile for this weapon is 27, 32, and 34. That means at certain ranges, that's the damage that is dealt with each individual bullet. And how that translates is that you're gonna have a 5-shot or 6-shot time to kill without any attachments. There is one exception to this. If you are in the 34 damage range and you land only headshots, you can actually drop the time to kill by 1, making it 4 shots to kill. But the odds of that happening are pretty unlikely. Also, in terms of aim down sight, it has an aim down sight speed like most of the rifles at 300 milliseconds, and the rate of fire that I hand tested was 562 rounds per minute. So to get the time to kill, you got to combine the shots to kill with the overall rate of fire, and what you get is not a pretty picture. Even at its 4-shot kill range, if you landed all headshots, it'd be 321 milliseconds, which is pretty average for the rifle category. And then when it goes to the 5-shot kill range, which is the vast majority of gunfights you're going to get into, it's 428 milliseconds, which is actually slower than the ICR. And then it drops off even further and you get 535 milliseconds, which is horrible. That's over half a second in time to kill. You're pretty much going to lose most of those gunfights. So let me go ahead and jump into the best class setup that I think is necessary for this weapon to perform and at least be able to compete with most of the weapons in the game. But to be fair, if there's a gunfight you're going to get into where the other weapon has a faster time to kill, which is a lot of the weapons in the game, you're going to tend to lose those gunfights unless you're just a better player and happen to land the first shot that much quicker. One little side note, the first 2 bullets of this weapon do come out slightly faster, so I can slightly reduce the time to kill, but overall it's not going to make a significant impact when we're talking about taking down multiple people. So the first attachment we'll go ahead and talk about on the AN-94 is going to be long barrel. That's going to double that effective range, making it so that pretty much all your gunfights will be that 5 shots to kill. So the next attachment we'll go ahead and talk about is high caliber, and high caliber on the AN will reduce the time to kill at all those ranges. When you combine that with long barrel, you're pretty much going to have a reduced time to kill from 5 shots down to 4 at pretty much all of those ranges. Obviously keeping in mind that you land at least 1 headshot and 3 body shots. So the remaining attachments, it's really whatever your preference is. I decided to go with hybrid mags and stock. You could go with quick draw instead of hybrid or quick draw instead of stock. It really comes down to whatever you want for those remaining attachments, but the attachments that are going to make this weapon actually competitive are that long barrel and high caliber. So as I do with almost all of my videos on the channel, I'm going to do a quick gameplay breakdown. You can see right now I'm thrown into a match in progress. Obviously, if you only came in for the best class setup, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe on your way out. If you're going to stick around, maybe you want to learn some tips and tricks, I'm going to go ahead and have those for you here in the video. So as you guys saw, the match is already in progress. It started off about 18 to 18. Ended up getting a little bit of bad timing on that guy that was kind of sitting in the corner. I kind of go back for that revenge kill. Guy's not there. And now I'm going to start reading the map. I can see this guy's in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and come out. I got to make sure I hit my shots. That's one good thing, is this weapon doesn't have a ton of recoil. It kind of goes left and right, but it doesn't have too much up. So as long as you maintain your accuracy, you got relatively good recoil control, this weapon's going to be a laser beam even at the further ranges. So as I'm moving around this left side, I'm expecting someone to come around, and then I go ahead and peek this right side. I'm just waiting for my teammates to push up, because what tends to happen is if you're looking at the mini-map and you can see that there's a lot of empty space, that probably means there's a lot of enemies in that area. So without any additional information, you just got to approach cautiously and make sure that you're making the right decision. As I come through, I'm thinking somebody's gonna be on the left. The guy ends up being there. Body armor is an absolute nightmare with this weapon. You thought the time to kill was bad before. Definitely make sure you're aiming for the head if you run up against body armor users. That's one of the advantages that the ICR has over this weapon. And that's one of the main reasons I don't rank this weapon all that high, even in the rifle category. I don't even think it's top 5. It's got to be one of the worst rifles in the game at this moment. Obviously, if you get the time to kill right with the long barrel and the high caliber and you land those high caliber shots, you're in a pretty good spot. But for the most part, you're going to be losing a lot of gunfights that you would probably win if you use the ICR, the KN, or whatever the case is. So you see how I'm taking some of these gunfights? I'm super passive in the gameplay because I don't trust the weapon. I'm thinking, hey, you know what? I'm going to take out this first guy, and then I would probably jump around the corner if I had a more powerful weapon, but that's just not the case. So I got my streaks, only 50 off. I got to play it smart. Guy's low health, comes around. I'm expecting the spawns to flip. So what I'm doing is kind of just staying in this little bubble, seeing if I can help out my teammate. I jump out. There ends up being a lot of them. I'm thinking some are down low, some are up above. So I'm thinking maybe I can come around for a flank. Looks like my teammates are collapsing on him. And you can see this guy in the back. He's literally just shooting down streaks. And that's what you end up getting a lot of. I end up rushing it a little bit too aggressive. I make the mistake. I end up getting shot in the back. You're going to see I'm going to get full streaks again because I'm just playing smart, control the situation. That blocks off that area. Even though I typically have flak jacket on, it's not going to be an issue. And then I go ahead and get destroyed there by the Maddox. The Maddox is going to kill me 100 milliseconds faster, even if we all land the bullets at the exact same time. So that gunfight was inevitably I would lose. Unless that guy just decided to miss all of his shots, I probably wasn't going to win that gunfight. So I'm working my way back to the other side of the map. We know that there's people anti-ing in the lobby, literally just shutting down the streaks the second they come in, which is good team player type stuff. You can see I end up getting a couple kills with my Thresher. I'm not sure exactly where this guy is. And in hindsight of this gunfight, I probably should have pushed up to the left again, healed with the stim shot, and then jumped out and tried to win that gunfight. And again, I think that partly goes back to the weapon not being particularly strong. You can see I come out, do a little bit of damage, I don't get any kills, kind of assist on both of those, and then I kind of push with my teammate, expecting to be a guy there. I'm waiting for 2 more people to come out. I know I have to hit these shots. Debating on the reload. I take out the first guy, and then I go ahead and take out the second, and then I go ahead and relocate, expecting a guy to come around this side. I don't really see anyone there, and then I go ahead and kind of just wait for my teammates to push up a little bit forward because I want to make sure this area that's blocked out is opened up and cleared up. So I can see this guy right here. I go ahead and jump out, land my shot, end up getting that kill. And now it looks like the spawns are on both sides. I can see the guys creeping around right here. I pre-aim him, knowing that if I land every shot, I'm going to win the gunfight. Take the guy out, and then I'm pushing back to the enemy spawn. I go ahead and get my ammo. I end up taking that guy out, change my aim. Luckily, I end up taking out the guy with body armor. I hit him with a headshot, so he gets demolished. And now I end up getting full set of streaks. Reload, got a Thresher. My teammate already has one, and I already got my strike team. So we're pretty much in a good spot. Match is pretty much over. I take that guy out, end up missing every shot at potato aim, and that's pretty much how it goes. Let me know what you guys think of the AN94. Did you get to use it back in Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3? All down in the comments section. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button. If you're brand new around here and you want to find your way back, make sure you do subscribe with notifications on. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.